Hi, I'm Amy and this is A-Star Reads, and I've got exciting news today. I'm really excited. Today I'm hitting my 1-year anniversary. That's right, I've made it this far. And I'm not stopping. So I have been very lucky because I have amazing subscribers. I've made a lot of great BookTube friends, and this has just been a really incredible experience. It's not always the smoothest experience. I am still very awkward at times, especially on days when I am having trouble filming, which today is gonna kind of be one of them. It's just that yesterday I actually donated plasma for the first time and it kicked my ass. So make sure that you have a healthy meal within 2 hours of donating plasma, because otherwise it just knocks you out. So I was not feeling good last night. I still have bags under my eyes, so I tried to cover those a bit. But I'm here, and I'm excited to do the BookTube Birthday Tag, and I'm also really excited to find out who's gonna win the subscriber giveaway from the Game of a Bookish Life. And if you haven't had a chance to check it out and see all the crazy fun stuff that went along with that, I will link it up here and down in the description box below. We had 34 people that signed up for the giveaway, and I'm so excited to find out who I'm gonna be sending books to. But first I wanna do the BookTube Birthday Tag. I wasn't tagged to do this, but I saw John from Hey Y'all Listen Up do this as his 1-year anniversary, and I was like, that's a nice easy way to kind of wrap up and sum up the kind of year I had, my first year on BookTube. So this was originally created by Average Joe Reads, so I will link his and John's information down in the description box below. Go ahead and check out their tags, check out their channels, and without further ado, let's get started. Question number 1, how many years on BookTube are you celebrating? So this is my first year on BookTube. I'm celebrating my first year. It's incredible. I was really hesitant to start BookTube because there were so many booktubers on here, and I was doing a travel channel previously. I didn't know about BookTube until last year. Like, I found out, I think I first started watching Ariel Bissett and Monica Kim, and I was just like, whoa, what is this community? What is this thing? And it was a lot bigger than I could have ever imagined. And it was fantastic. And my first readathon, which actually I didn't do on this channel, I did it on my travel channel as like a COVID-19 travel at home sort of thing, was the Readathon. So I did the Readathon. It was such an amazing experience, and that kind of made me want to do more. So then I did the Reading Rush, and that's where I was like, okay, I'm gonna start my own channel. And it's been fantastic ever since. I've been enjoying it so much. This brings a lot of happiness and joy to my life, and it helps me exercise that creative side of myself by doing the video editing and whatnot. And of course, I'm getting to read a lot more books than I used to. This forces you to read a lot of books, which is great. I've been enjoying my book adventure. I sometimes maybe overdo it, and I have to remind myself, Amy, this is for pleasure. You don't have to read every single book ever made. But it's hard. It's hard. I'm a competitive person at heart. So I'm like, oh, I can read all the books. And I'd rather enjoy all the books, or not enjoy, but I'd rather actually take the time and enjoy the books. So I sometimes I have to stop and take the time to go, oh, Amy, let's just enjoy this book, not try to fly through it. Because I'm not a very fast reader, so why try? Question number 2, what has kept you motivated to continue making videos? It's a lot of fun making videos, and like I said, it helps a lot with a side of myself that doesn't always get expressed, so my creative side and the side of me that likes like a schedule, because I have to plan things. I know my schedule's been really erratic lately, but that's because my change of lifestyle, going back to school, has been it's been something. And I also really get excited to put out content because I have wonderful subscribers who are looking forward to my content, and I look forward to talking to you about things. So then it's kind of like a give and take sort of thing. So I enjoy putting out content so I can hear what you have to say, and so we can discuss books that I have read, you have read. I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. I love coming up with new ideas. I don't always get to, because I get caught up. I get caught up in the readathons and the read-alongs, which are fantastic, but that means that I don't always get to do the themed reading vlogs I want to do, or unique challenges. There's still a lot I want to do, so I haven't felt I've gotten to a point where I'm like, oh, this is just the same old thing over and over again. So I guess that keeps me motivated as well. Question number 3, what are 3 of your favorite videos you've made in the past year, and why? The first one I'm going to say, of course, is my very first TBR game video, the Game of Bookish Life. I loved making my game. I have loved playing it every month. But of course, the very first one was the most exciting because I was starting a TBR game, and I love TBR games. I watch most of them, and I don't know, there's just something fun about the randomness of the prompts or the books that you end up getting. It's a little overwhelming because I'm only picking 5 books. That's not much, right? But then I end up having like a million other books on my TBR and I can't read a million other books. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Like, there's no way I'm gonna read all these books this month. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. Why do I keep doing this? For number 2, I'm actually gonna say a series of videos. I had so much fun making my 12 Days of Christmas Carol Advent Calendar Challenge. I remembered how to say that now because it's like ingrained in my brain forever. I got to use my creative mind a little bit and have fun creating my own little challenge. I vlogged with every book. I almost finished the challenge. I didn't finish it. Technically, I did finish it because I did finish the last book the next month or the month 2 months later. But I didn't complete my challenge within the time period I allotted myself. Just to warn you, December, I'm not gonna be doing the Game of Bookish Life. I'm gonna be going back to my Advent Calendar Challenge. I'm gonna change it around a bit, but I'm still gonna be doing that Advent Calendar. And for number 3, I'm gonna have to go with my 48-hour Bookoplathon vlog that I did for Becca's Bookoplathon. Mom and I did this 48-hour readathon together, and that was really cool too, because we just spent 48 hours like watching all the sprints and trying to get through all these books that we had planned. We told everybody in our family, like, we're not available these hours, this time. And it was just so much fun to allot that time to just read and try and get through as many books as possible and have fun within this BookTube community. It was a blast, and I had a lot of fun editing that video. If you haven't had a chance to watch any of those videos, I'm gonna link a few playlists down below so you can go back and check them out and see if you think they were fun too. Question number 4, what have you struggled with on BookTube in the past year and how did you overcome that struggle? I've really struggled recently actually because for one, my TBRs are getting a little out of control and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to change that, especially coming the next school year. But also, I just don't have as much time when I'm in school. And then this summer came about and I was really excited to just read. But it turns out I have a life outside of BookTube that's terrible. And I have friends and family who want to travel because now we're able to travel since we've been vaccinated. Yeah, it's wonderful and it's great catching up with people, but at the same time I'm like, but I don't get to read. I need to readjust my priorities. I can't say that I've overcome my issues with BookTube recently because they really have been a result of my schedule, and my school schedule is pretty hectic. And so trying to figure out how to fit in my reading as well as creating videos and editing them, because that takes me a while. I'm not a fast editor because I'm a bit of a hyper editor. It takes me a while to get the content done and then out to you. So as you'll see with a lot of my videos recently, they're behind. They're behind and they're going to be until if I can catch up at some point. Question number 5, choose one moment from the past year on BookTube that you would love to relive. And this is a little bit before the year that I started on BookTube, but I would love to relive the readathon. And I know that I probably will never feel the same as it did the very first time, but it was amazing to do my very first readathon. Like, it was super special. There was something incredibly exciting about it that I've felt somewhat with other readathons since, but it's you know, it's never quite the same as your very first time. And I have such fond memories of readathon and that being my entry into BookTube, that I don't think I'll ever be able to get that exact experience back, but I loved it. I wish they had Create-a-thon this year. I was really kind of bummed that it didn't happen. I was thinking about doing my own themed Create-a-thon reading vlog, and maybe I will at some point. I just haven't been able to find time to read other books aside from my TBR. Okay, question number 6, shout out to a huge supporter of your channel. And I'm actually gonna shout out to a few. I am not going to include booktubers here because I love all my booktuber friends and they're amazing, but I shout out to them in a lot of my videos. I try to make sure that I link all their information and highlight their channels because I have incredible friends that I've made while I'm here. But I'd like to talk about some of the people who have supported my channel and are not booktubers. And these 4 people who I'm going to shout out here are really very wonderful, supportive followers, and they're giving me feedback through my videos. They watch almost every single video, always giving me positive comments and constructive feedback occasionally, even behind the scenes. And I really would like to thank these particular people in this video, but let me tell you, every single one of you has made this experience incredible, and I really appreciate all of you coming and checking out my channel. First, I'd like to say, of course, Shell, because Shell has been a friend of mine since a very long time, but she watches every single video. She plays my TBR game with me, and she's also planning on working on a readathon for me. She doesn't ever want to start her own BookTube, but she likes doing the technical stuff. So she is planning a readathon that I'm going to be doing soonish. I don't know, we'll see. But it's up to her to figure all the difficult stuff out. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when it'll happen, but it will happen at some point. Oh, and I almost forgot. Shell just recently started writing a blog about all her book reviews and whatnot. She talks about every single book she reads each month, including which books apply for which prompts for the Game of a Bookish Life, because she spins and does all her prompts on her own, and then her and I talk about which book she should read for the month, because I have all the book ideas and she's willing. And then she also talks about the different readathons she's doing. So like, I know this month she's doing the tarot card readathon, and all that information is in her blog. Check it out, because Shell has a lot of great opinions about books. We definitely differ on our interests and taste when it comes to books, but I really enjoy reading her reviews and talking to her about books. So I'll link that in the description box below. And then of course, I would like to thank KL. And KL is a subscriber who followed me very early on, and she watches all my videos, or at least most of them, and is always one of the most supportive commenters on my channel. She says amazing things all the time. She's so wonderful. She has given me great constructive feedback in the past. I can't say how much I appreciate you for watching my channel, KL, and all the comments and the conversations we've had back and forth. Next, I want to talk about Magda, and you guys all know Magda. You don't know her because I don't think you've met her yet. You will be meeting her probably fairly soon. Magda is always giving me feedback, comments in my videos. We talk to each other a lot about books. She is always thinking about me and about my channel. She's very, very encouraging, and she is so sweet because she gave me a 1-year anniversary gift to go with the Lunar Along, because I'm hosting Lunar Along with Danielle from Bookcara, and she said, "A gift for you. Happy first anniversary. I'm so happy for you. In honor of your first official read along, I think you should have the complete series. Love and hugs from Magda." And she gave me the whole Lunar Chronicles series, including the 2 books that are the, like, you know, half books or in between books. So I've got Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, Winter, and then Stars Above and Fairest. And this is such an amazing gift. Thank you so much, Magda. I love these. I'm so excited. And if you are not yet joining in on the Lunar Along, please go ahead and check out that video. I'll link it in the description box below. Join us. We are so excited. We're starting Cinder in August, and we have a Discord channel, and we're hoping to do a lot of discussion, and we will be doing mid-month sprints as well as a live book discussion at the end of the month. So join us for our Lunar Chronicles read-along. And finally, of course, I'd like to thank my mom, because she is forced to watch all my videos, because she tends to be the person I have like, okay, let me know if there's anything I need to change. Are there any transitions that are a problem? So she watches most of my videos before I post them. My mom is one of the most supportive people ever, and I hope I don't take advantage of that, but she does have to watch all my videos, sometimes more than once. Thanks, Mom. Question number 7, what is the best book you've read in the past year? And I'm really terrible at bests, favorites, things like that. I don't do well at that. It depends on the mood. It depends on the type of book. It depends on where I'm at in my life. It depends on this, it depends on that. There's a lot of books that I gave 4 stars to, but I really have great memories of them, but that doesn't mean they're my favorite books of all time. So I've never been good at picking favorites. I'm still not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go based off 5 categories. I'll tell you my favorite book in the past year for those categories. So first, I'll go with children's book. And I read a whole bunch of children's books recently, but the one that I read that just blew me away and had me sobbing at the end was The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. I had never read The Lorax before, and I had to read it because one of my classmates did one of her projects on it. And it was a read-along project, and I was thinking to myself, how would I ever be able to teach this to my kids, because I would be crying the whole time I'm doing a read-along. So I love The Lorax, though. It touched me so much. I don't know what to say. It was so good. I haven't really sobbed for a book recently, like, and I did for the Lorax. Oh, I was embarrassed how much I was crying reading that one. Middle grade, I'm gonna go with I Can Make This Promise by Christine Day. And this isn't a surprise. I've talked about this book multiple times. It just touched on a lot of subjects that meant a lot to me, and I also thought she did an amazing job capturing a 13-year-old girl's mind. She's an adult, and she just fantastic, did a fantastic job. If you have young middle grade students, if you just love middle grade, read it. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. YA, I have to go with The Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. It just surprised me. I had so much fun reading it. And I know it's not surprising for a lot of people who read YA fantasy, but I don't. So it was one of my first YA fantasies, and yeah, it was fantastic. Next, adult. I'm gonna go with The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I can't say that this is the book that I got the most pleasure from in the past year, but it was the most surprising and mind-boggling and impressive and creative. I was blown away by this book, and I did give it 5 stars. So because of my rating for it and because of how it just impressed me so much, I have to say that The Fifth Season was my favorite adult book for the last year. And finally, nonfiction, I'm gonna go with The Warmth of Other Suns by Isabel Wilkerson. You've heard me talk about this one before as well, and I would say Becoming by Michelle Obama is a close second, but I loved The Warmth of Other Suns. It's so well done, and I highly recommend it because it's just incredible. It's incredible. Question number 8, where do you see your channel in a year's time? What do you hope to have achieved? Of course, I would like my channel to still be active and growing, and I would love my relationships, my friendships on BookTube to be deepening, and I don't know, I would like to be more creative. I'd like to give myself the time to create some more interesting themed vlogs, to kind of do some, I don't know, it's all about me giving myself the time to do more creative ideas, because the reality is, like I said, I get excited about read-alongs or readathons and stuff, and those end up taking a lot more time than I would expect. So it's gonna be about me making time for creativity, which we'll see how that goes. The next year is gonna be school. It's gonna be a busy one, but we'll see what happens. I'm just excited about continuing on. It's so much fun. This is such a fun community, and I've gotten to meet some really creative, unique booktubers through this. I probably will never be anything like them, and that's okay, because I'm my own person. I am my own unique persona, but I just get blown away with the things that people do on this. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed, and I would like to contribute a little bit to that creativity, and we'll see. We'll see. So the final thing is to tag someone whose anniversary is coming up. I'm not gonna do that for this because I do know a couple people whose anniversary is coming up, but they might have something special they're planning. I know that a lot of people have specific things they like to do for their anniversaries. So if you have an anniversary coming up and you don't know what to do for it, or you like the idea of this tag, go ahead and do it. And if you do, let me know in the comment section down below. Link your video, I would like to see it, because I think this is fun. It's a fun way to summarize the year. You're tagged. You're tagged if you're coming up on an anniversary and would like to share all this information with us. Okay, so I'm starting to lose my good lighting, and it's going to be covering me very soon. And I'll be getting closer and closer to the camera. So let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. You're gonna be doing it with me on my computer. We're gonna see together who's winning and what book I'm going to be sending to them. Some of you had very specific books you want, and then some of you were like, pick anything off my list. I wanna hear what you think I should read. So that was pretty fun, because it's fun to choose the books, but it's also fun to see what you guys are excited about. I am giving away 2 books because I ended the game where I'm giving you guys books. So I'll be picking 2 different people, and I'll be giving each of those people a book. And let's see who's gonna be the first person who's gonna win a book. Let's see, we go with 1 through 34, and we'll generate 34. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's see, that is Jean Palomares. Palomares? Jean Palomares, you have won. Oh my gosh, congratulations. And let's see, we'll go to your Amazon. Jean says they want any book on their list. So let's go to their Amazon and see what we got. The Black Tongue Thief, Realmbreaker. Master Artificer. I usually like to pick books that I've already read and I liked, or I'm curious about. So let's see what we're curious about. Jade City. Oh, I do want to read that one. We Ride the Dream. The Wolf of Oroñaro. Oh, Brandon Sanderson. I'm so afraid of Brandon Sanderson. Like, I want to read Brandon Sanderson, and I've decided that next year will be the year of Brandon Sanderson. Like, anytime I get over and done with Robin Hobb, I'll read Brandon Sanderson. But those books are pretty aggressive. I think I'm gonna go with Jade City because I made Magda read it. Did I make Shell read it? I've been having people read it lately because I want to read it so badly. So I'm gonna add that to my cart. Okay, so we got our first winner. First, second winner. Good luck, guys, good luck. I'm hoping it's gonna be you. Oh, it will be. Okay, ready, set, 18. Okay, 18. 18 is, oh, Mel from Completely Melanie. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I love Melanie's channel. I've been watching it for a while now. I'm really excited that you joined my giveaway and that I'm gonna be giving you a book. So let's see what I'll be giving Mel. Okay, so Melanie wants, this one's interesting, The Sandman Preludes and Nocturnes. I wanna read The Sandman first, the book, but that graphic novel looks fascinating to me. The art looks incredible. Then we got Dog Treats for Einstein. Her new puppy's name is Einstein. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna add a gift for Einstein. Ooh, Fence. I know that a lot of people have been enjoying that graphic novel. I really need to get into graphic novels more, at least try more. Ooh, Rule of Wolves. Check, please. That one looks super cute. My Best Friends. Oh, great options on here, Melanie. I have one to watch. I haven't got a chance to read it yet, but I do want to read that. This one's supposed to be incredible. You Can See Me in a Crown. Let's see. I don't know some of these. Oh, The Night Circus. Oh, I want to read that. It's on my shelf. I have so many books that I want to read. And The Kiss Quotient. These are... Oh, yeah, this series is really popular too. The Truly Devious series. How am I supposed to choose? There's too many on here, Melanie. Gosh, you have so many. Oh, look at that. No, that's not a book. Oh, The Traveling Cat Chronicles, The Wicked King. I'm so curious about that series. I've heard really mixed things. Some people love it, some people hate it. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I need to be looking at the books, not... Oh, these Funkos are adorable. Yeah, I'm a Disney head too, so I understand that, Melanie. Oh, too cute. Okay, let's go back to the books. I'm getting distracted. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Rule of Kings because really, like I said, Six of Crows was one of my favorite YA books of the past year. And I'm really interested in getting into that whole series, starting with Shadow of Bone, because, you know, the movies have been coming out. I know that Melanie has been watching the show with her husband, I think. I know that she has been reading the series, or at least she was reading the series with her husband, which I think is awesome. And so I think that they're gonna need to read Rule of Kings at some point. So I'm gonna add that to my cart. And I think those are the books. Congratulations, Mel, and congratulations, Jean. You guys are the winners, and I'm really excited for you. Thank you to everyone who signed up, and I can't wait to do another giveaway. These are so much fun. Maybe I'll win the game and lose again next time, and so I'll get to pick more books for you guys. Thank you to everyone who is subscribed to my channel, who watches my content, who enjoys what I have to put out there, and I hope to give you a whole bunch more. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see more of my channel and see more of what's going on here, because I'm still gonna be putting out a lot of content and hopefully it's exciting and interesting and fun. Check out my latest vlog. It was a mess, but it was a fun mess and I had so much fun making that video. It's all about my Trash My TBR challenge, and it was the first 2 books that I was reading for that challenge. So I will link that up here and down the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Bye.